right, welcome back to Good Morning Nigeria. We do apologize for that slight hitch. Should I call that hitch?
Well, anyway.
Yes. And Demola, you're too relaxed this morning. What's it?
Well, the weather, and Chooks is here, so I have to relax. If not, I will receive some fire from him. Fire for fire.
You assassinating my bad character.
Yeah, we see now.
We have not properly launched Chukwudi. I don't know. Anyway, let's take the thing for the newspaper review. We'll be right back to welcome Chukwudi properly.
Well, Chukwudi Okoli Ugbaja is here as usual.
Am I the one you are launching normally? Am I normal? Good morning. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see you.
I always say about this breakfast. I like it. Thank you. Claire, how now?
How are you coping? Actually, how are you coping with this weather? I mean,
You know, the human capacity to acclimatize, get used to, is unbelievable. Nature, God and nature, or nature through through God, is awesome. You just get used to that. That's what it is.
Okay.
I know that in 2021, when I got into New York, my jaws were, my teeth were, clattering. You know, but after some time, I became a New Yorker. Just that it lasted only 7 days.
All right, let's start with the review of the newspapers, and I'll start with the Vanguard. Vanguard has Ibom Air Fracas. Comfort begins life at Kirikiri. NBA waits in, and you find the just below that story. Atiku ADC condemned Tambuwal's arrest. Say EFCC now political tool. Stop sulking over opposition probes. We are non-partisan. EFCC replies ADC as EFCC grants ex-Sokoto governor bill. NSDC sales deal with 4 new operators to produce 400,000 MT of sugar annually. And the Vice President, Kashim Shettima, is saying to investors, it's time to invest in Nigeria. Showore leads protests to NYSC headquarters over unjust treatment of co-member. It's also trending on the front page of this the Vanguard newspaper. Let's take you a little above the nameplate. 2027, I won't deny Tinubu we've been friends for 22 years. That's Soludo. 16 inmates attack warders, breach Kefi prison, 7 rearrested. And NMA raises alarm over mental health crisis among doctors. And when we're done, I'll see what Mr. and Mrs. has for us today.
Okay, I have the People's Daily here with me, and the People's Daily is just below the nameplate. Ibom Air treatment of passenger degrading, unlawful. NBA troops foil attack on Zamfara villagers, kill dozens of terrorists. ADC raises alarm over attempt to intimidate, weaken opposition voices ahead of 2027 polls. Details can be found on page 16. And Murik Lord's NITCOM for rescuing stranded Nigerians in car. So we have the FCTA championing livestock development to boost food security. Mahmoud Tinubu appoints Olorunbe as NCC board chairman. APC group tackles Abia government over alleged 54 billion school projects. Kano, over 1,300 political thugs get pardon. That's the People's Daily. Now let's move on to the Business NG. The same headline there, Business NG. We have Ibon Air passenger row. NBA steps in to challenge lifetime ban. Then we have the this other one, imported car prices hit roof as customs resume VIN tariffs. Imported car prices hit roof as customs resumes VIN tariffs. Banks rush to CBN for 186 billion as cash runs low. Then we have Pencom, no pension certificate, no government deals as vendors scramble for clearance. Chooks.
Let me quickly look at 16 inmates that attacked warders and breached Kefi prison. 7 have been rearrested. That's good news. But they need to rearrest more. But fundamentally, why were they able to? Because they're beginning to hear about jailbreak on and on and on. They begin to ask, are the foundations of the building so porous that a feather can knock down blocks and all that? Well, that's just being jocular. The thing is, we need more security in those prisons. Now, these people who have left, who have escaped, there's the danger that some of them could even go accost those who were witnesses at their conviction and all that. You have to think about all those, social spillovers, and make sure that things like this do not happen. Now, ADC raises alarm over attempts to intimidate, weaken opposition voices. Now, this is going to be a continuing story with our politicians. As one beat quits, another hits. That's what one DJ used to say on 96.1 Enugu FM. As one beat quits, another hits. As one set of politicians come in, another one, it is still going to be the story on and on. What we said yesterday was, the people who have been held, if any case is proved against them, we are not going to listen to the politics you're talking about. Mm-hmm. But they have a right to be defended. Mm-hmm. Simple and square. So let them carry out their due diligence, both sides, EFCC and the people who are accused.
Is there season?
Is there season? You have covered all my analysis. You see, you are normal. I'm not quite normal. You handle it normally.
So, I'm used to them. So.
I like the way you capped it, my dear. I liked it.
We're used to them.
Now, I was rushing these 2 items so we could talk about the comfort what? What's the name of the lady?
Okay, the...
Yes.
Okay.
Comfort
Ushe.
Oh, no. Ushe, that's the NYSC person. I'm talking about the Akwa
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Comfort...
Emerson.
Okay, fine.
Emerson.
Yeah. Now... the NBA are kicking already. No, due diligence has not happened. You can't deprive her of the freedom to fly throughout her life, blah, blah, blah. But I want to touch one part that I think, my opinion, didn't quite come as palatable to me. Did that woman's bosom have to be exposed in that fracas? The video I saw, it was as if the lower part of her, what do you call the one you put up there? Skirt and blouse? Which one is skirt? Skirt, okay. It was as if they pulled the lower part of it to deliberately expose her bosom.
No,
Treatment?
No, I don't think so.
If
you watch the video very well, I don't know, but at least.
So you're conjecturing?
I think the lady wasn't wearing... what's it called? Bra.
You guys don't.
You're not getting it. You're not, Claire. This is serious business. Please, this is not. This is not sex talk or whatever. This is serious business. Public interest.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. The thing there is, when they pulled her out.
Yes.
Of course, the top will move.
I saw a lifting of the lower part. Okay, I'll send you a video. That one is not AI. But at the end of the day, we are saying police are told, do your arrests, but employ minimal force. Would you say...
Maybe she was resistant.
Oh, definitely there was resistance.
So
definitely there was resistance.
So what do you expect?
But I know that in the UK or the US, you're not allowed as a male to rush and even accost.
No, we have seen videos. We have seen videos in the US. Similar things.
Whose side are you on this now?
The similar things have happened.
I think your intervention is necessary at this point.
The bottom line
Yes.
is, the bottom line is, even those who recorded her, and sent it out, you understand, are the ones we should hold responsible.
Claire, bless you.
Yes.
They should have made sure that they had a security man blocking the videoing of that.
Exactly.
Claire, that's a good one.
Exactly. So yes. The other part.
It's indecent exposure.
Yes. The second leg to that incident is the ban, the life ban. And of course, I'm sure you must have read what people are saying about it. In comparison to what Kwamwan was given. So I don't know what do you have to say about that?
But she also has apologized.
No,
I think she has.
It's not every time you do paddy. A time comes when you need to even take your neighbor to court, not out of malice, but for the judicial process to happen. Anybody is free to do what they want to do concerning that woman. The woman's lawyers have a right to also say, no, that's not how it should be. Let due diligence take care of certain things that come into unnecessary brouhaha.
Which is what is going on at the moment.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay, that's fine. Let's also look at Demola and I, were discussing about the NYSC issue, a moment ago. And on the surface, Chowore lawyers protest at NYSC over withheld certificates. So I was of the opinion that we must put a demarcation between professional matters and moral matters, because we were discussing about our culture and the need for us to be respectful. That's where we're brought up. You don't, at least in this climb, you don't go public and start calling your elders,
ringing abusing words
on the elders. That's a no-no for us here. But to the extent of depriving her of her rights to her certificate, I thought that was. But he explained that it wasn't really an outright seizure of her NYSC certificate. It could have been maybe
an extension.
An extension. I don't know if you've.
It is an extension.
Yeah, it's an extension I read about
the
other
extension.
time. You were talking about professional matters and moral matters. In professional matters, morality is also embedded. Morality is everywhere. It's just that at a point you say this is where we draw the line. Administrative behavior must take over from here. Otherwise,
is that not what they call ethics?
Ethics is part of ethics. But I'm saying that a real pro will tell you
what is ethical may not be moral.
There was a day I saw a soldier, and he exuded so much emotional intelligence that I, the CV, I almost got ashamed, and I said, "This is a man who is trained to take down obstruction. Look at the way he's behaving, and I'm the one who is making noise." And I said, "You're a wonderful soldier and all that." I said, "Yes, I needed to do that at that point." But when it also comes to a point where I need to show you I'm a soldier, you would not believe that was me there. You must separate situations and matters. That's the point. So professionalism is there. Morality is in professionalism. But at a point, people are going to tell you that administrative behavior must happen here so that some people do not fill in any amount at all because you gave them a blank check.
You are talking about ethics. And I want to take you into the realm of philosophy.
She's about to oppress us.
Okay, let me not go there.
It's okay. Please, if we have time, kindly educate us.
There's a line. There's a line. What is ethical may not be, morally acceptable. So you must draw the line. You have ethics. The jobs we do, we must abide by the ethics of the profession.
Yes.
There's no morality there.
When does logic come in?
I know.
You don't want to go further.
No, let's appreciate our troops, because when they do well, we must also, say it
We're
loud.
talking about the troops'
Yes,
foil
troops
attack
who,
on
Zamfara villages and killing dozens of terrorists.
And this time around, they preempted them.
You see, that's
They
another
preempted them.
angle.
They didn't react to them. They preempted them. And that's the best one. What's the name of that wonderful police boss in Lagos? Somda Deusi. You know, they said in those days, Somda Deusi will get in civic clothes and even fraternize with people in pubs and all that. He moved ahead of the crime, you know? And that is how we should learn to be proactive about nipping things in the bud. You know, I really like what we're saying about our troops here. They've always done that, though, but it seems that in this instance, they glibly, clearly came out to stamp proactivity.
And that's what we've been emphasizing.
Yes.
Don't always be reactive.
Exactly.
Preempt these people.
Yes.
And then so that it's not it's okay. Dozens have been killed, and then you're not going to say, okay, later I mean, it really doesn't
drive the fear of the law into them by telling them that I'm a ghost and a spirit where your crime is concerned.
Chukwudi, just a quick one before we go. We are told to round off. Actually, our time is up. But NMA is raising alarm over mental health crisis among doctors.
Mental health crisis among doctors, they're telling you that at a point, stress becomes some kind of, not mania, but some kind of derangement begins to come into it. I was asked by a friend to go and see a psychologist after, my wife's matter, then the boy in hospital and all that. And this psychologist, I spent 20 profitable moments with her. People should see a psychologist from time to time. Let me just say that what our doctors are facing now demands that they go see a psychologist from time to time. They hardly can cope. I'm going to National Hospital today. I know what I need there.
What if it is the psychologist that needs
to see a psychologist?
You said earlier that this program is about to end. Can you please end it, Claire?
All right. You're watching Good Morning Nigeria. Please don't get away. It's always a whole package.
Now you the cause. I'm a good man.
Tomorrow, and we'll see you much later.